So, Squatchin, I have to ask, have you heard of a TikTok psychic who was trying to claim that a teacher murdered her students? Have you heard about that at
No.
all?
Is this the one that's trying to sue a Tozy?
Yes, I'm glad you know about this. Yes. So,
I don't know about it, but I saw his thumbnail from yesterday's video.
oh, okay. So, guys, there's this TikTok lady who there was a murder, unfortunately, on a Utah campus, and when the murders first happened, this TikTok lady used tarot cards to accuse a professor at the university who had no affiliation with any of the students that she killed the students. And then when the real murderer was found, she then later claimed that she hired the killer to do the murders.
Bruh.
I kid you not.
Oh,
And
Jesus Christ.
she didn't just make one TikTok, or 2 TikToks, or 5 TikToks, or 10 TikToks.
She made like 20, didn't she?
No, over 100 TikToks about it. To the point
Bruh.
where the professor in question sent her a cease and desist, because I would say it's defamatory and what's the word I'm looking for? Borderline defamation.
Mm-hmm.
She made a TikTok where she says, "I'm gonna use this to wipe my butt." And then there's another TikTok where she's crying
What's she crying about?
that she got sued. In fact, let me show you a little bit of a Tozy's video because he shows the clips. But we're going to be watching her video mainly because her video, oh my god, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful video. You know, she had me convinced at the end, actually. It's really a masterpiece video, I think.
Oh man, the TikTok psychic is now claiming she's going to sue me in another.
Yeah, the other YouTuber, by the way, what's his name? Starts with an M. Mulkey? He made a video talking about how she was going to sue him as well.
YouTuber for making videos covering her absolute insane actions.
And I'm going to sue.
I know who you're talking about, but I can't remember.
He's a British lad.
Yeah.
I think Atozi's Canadian.
Doing a podcast for... No, he's American.
Is he?
Pretty sure.
Oh,
I know
okay.
him and his woman and their kid live in. They moved from like Vegas to somewhere else.
Well, in her video, she mentions how like you know, I know they live outside the country, so it's gonna be hard for me to sue them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Some of these other things cleared out. I am suing everybody who defamed me.
Everybody. So, Squatchin, we might get sued next.
Good luck getting anything. I'm fucking broke.
I know. Yeah. Oh my god. She's gonna have a harder
blood
time
from a stone, there, homie.
Yeah. She's going to, like, after she gets through all the process of trying to sue you from being in a different country, she's gonna be like, wait, she ain't got nothing.
Me on this platform, YouTube, Marquis,
that's how you see it.
I'm sure there's a way for them to be sued for what they've done. Everybody who defamed.
By the way, she wants to sue them for saying stuff about her online when she's being sued about stuff she said about someone online. I want everyone to acknowledge the irony of that.
Me is getting sued.
Well, I guess we're in for a treat today, but the story starts off with a sadder tone because it starts around the tragedy that involved the 4 University of Idaho students. This TikTok psychic decided this was her big opportunity to get some attention on the internet, where she made about 100 TikToks claiming that a random professor that worked at the same university the kids went to was behind all of this. Then when the alleged perpetrator was arrested, she shifted her entire story to claim that, oh, she didn't do it, she ordered it instead. So how did she get to this conclusion? Well, apparently she went onto the school faculty site and did a tarot card reading of the professors and came to the conclusion that this one professor was behind it all. Obviously, there's like no evidence.
Well, I mean, that sounds
Oh,
foolproof.
Jesus.
I don't know about
Yeah,
you,
always,
Squatchin.
always
That's
trust in the cards, you guys.
Honey
Definitely
Boo.
sound advice.
Honey Boo, the stars don't lie. Props to anyone who remembers that.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, gotta fight fire with fire, nerdy.
Eugene
Oh no.
Flashback.
Yeah, I'm gonna do tarot card reading on this lady. It's gonna say her husband left her.
Backing her insane claims, so the professor sued her for defamation. Naturally, as anyone would when you're accused of something like that. So did the TikTok psychic back down now that she was being sued? No, absolutely not. To everyone's surprise, she made this video.
I'm about to put this demand letter Rebecca Schofield attorney sent me by the tissue so I can wipe my with it.
Then she doubled down again by saying this.
I think this is how y'all want me to feel about a measly $75,000 lawsuit that I'm gonna win.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna win the lawsuit.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. In fact,
Mhm.
in fact, Squatchin, guess what she's doing? She's representing herself.
Oh, this could never go wrong.
No, never. Yep, we can lend all of our psycho
powers.
psycho powers or something to aid you, nerdy. No, it's gonna be like the Goku Spirit Bomb. Lend me your energy.
You can't see it, but my hands are raised, palms upward.
Yeah. So this is a 21-minute video, and where she gives an update on her lawsuit. It's a beautiful thing, Squatch, and it's a beautiful thing.
Oh God.
Oh, look this isn't suspicious at all. like
Disabled by owner.
yeah. Gee, I wonder if there are any comments. 0 comments. Gee, I wonder if that's because she's maybe deleting them.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, accidentally had that muted.
Okay, so I'm going to do an update. I'm going to start doing a daily vlog regarding this.
She's gonna start doing a daily vlog about the court
Oh
case.
God.
By the way, this was uploaded 2 weeks ago, and she hasn't uploaded anything since. So
Oh jeez.
hashtag
Yeah.
where's the content? Come on now.
Hashtag we were promised updates.
Yeah.
Schofield versus Gilliard case and situation, because I'm looking at these videos. Some of these videos, honestly, I don't really watch them all the way through, but they aren't giving out the best information.
They're not giving out the best information. They don't even have one tarot card to use. I mean, come on now. How are you supposed to give accurate information if you don't use the tarot cards?
Or crystals. I bet
Yeah.
none of these people are criticizing her have crystals laying about.
Exactly. But you know, I have to give it to her. Usually it's a white woman who does this. She's really breaking racial stereotypes right now.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, I'm not doing anything to help myself in this potential court case, am I?
No, you are not.
No.
And they don't have the most updated information. So anyway, the situation that we're in now is we're in the discovery phase, which is supposed to be the phase where, you know, we get to the truth.
The truth, Squatchin. Because the truth will set us free.
But here's the issue.
But
Schofield and her
The truth is she pinned it on somebody that had nothing to do with it.
Well, hang on now. Hang on.
attorneys don't want to get to the truth. They just
Her attorneys don't want to get to the truth.
want to continue these lies. The lie that I made stuff up regarding Schofield and that I lied
And so initially, a lot of people, before we continue, a lot of people initially said, "Oh, she's just grifting. She doesn't actually believe what she's saying."
Oh, she wholeheartedly believes that she's eaten the whole Nutter Butter bar.
I think she absolutely believes what she's saying, because if she didn't believe what she was saying, right, and she was just spewing this because she wanted the attention, well, it's part she wants the attention, but part she actually believes this, right? She would have
Yeah.
settled. She would have settled this. I think she's mentally ill enough to where
Mm.
she's mentally ill enough to where she believes the what she's selling. She's gotten high on her own supply.
She's huffing her own farts.
What did they say? Made false statements knowing they are false. They want to continue these lies that she's innocent, and then I just.
By the way, throughout the entire court case, she is still claiming that she is responsible for the murders.
I beg your pardon?
No, yeah, that's like she throughout her entire defamation case, where she's representing herself, she is still claiming that she's not lying about it, because she did in fact do the murders, or at least hired someone to do the murders.
Oh, good fucking lord.
Just made this stuff.
Is she being sued by that woman too? The professor?
No, yeah, the professor is the one suing her, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No reason. Like, who would do that? I'm not. Maybe there are people out in the world who would, but that's not what happened. I received I did a tarot reading regarding the murder. I used my gifts, my spiritual gifts,
But wouldn't you want to fight the lawsuit with the professor, make sure you win, and then go after the channels?
No, that's her plan. Is she's gonna win this
Okay.
case, and then she's gonna win the cases against the YouTubers.
Okay, I thought she had already served Atozy and all them.
No.
Okay.
She hasn't served them yet. She still needs to win this case first.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what came out. My information
putting the
regarding
horse in front of the
Schofield
cart
being
there.
ordering the murder of the Ford University of
Listen to her. This is very important.
But I don't want to lose any more brain cells.
Too bad.
out. My information regarding Schofield being ordering the murder of the Ford University of Idaho students came that way. It had nothing to do with, I don't even know her. Why would I just make...
You see, she couldn't have lied about it because the tarot card readings told her, and she didn't know her before then.
The tarot never lies.
Exactly. This is sound logic. Anyone who disagrees with this, you are part of the problem, actually.
Make up something about a random stranger. But because I'm who I am and she's who she is, people just wanted to simply believe it. One, because they're demonic. And
We're demonic, Squatchin. We're demonic.
Bet your ass.
whenever you speak on spirituality, people, their demons just come out. So anyway, the issue that I'm having now is that the courts are complicit.
The courts are complicit. They are helping the professor cover up the murders. That is what she's claiming. She's claiming.
I can't even.
Yep, she's claiming that the teacher has paid off the justice system to cover up the murders.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
With what Schofield has going on. So the judge I feel like the judge has done something fraudulent. Here's the thing, either he's like just trying to make friends instead of following
He's just trying to make friends with the professor.
the law, one, and something is off with this judge, because the court, for example, we're in the discovery process. In the discovery process, they subpoenaed my TikToks, okay?
Do you understand why they might want to subpoena TikToks, Squatchin?
Yeah, so they can see what she actually said word for word.
Yeah, and a TikTok is where she made her main claims about the lady committing the murders.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
like, and also too, it will show that she's purely just making things up, because like I said, initially she was saying that the teacher committed the murders herself, but then when the actual perpetrator was found and DNA evidence was discovered, she then said that the person who committed the murders was hired by the professor, so that way she could still connect to the
Was
professor
hired.
to it.
There was no back and forth regarding that. You sent a letter of
I'm
intent
shaking my
regarding,
head.
they sent a letter of intent saying that they were going to subpoena my TikTok. I didn't have anything to hide. I let them subpoena my TikTok with no opposition. I subpoenaed her Facebook.
She tried to subpoena the Facebook because apparently
Oh, good Lord.
the Facebook page has evidence that she hired the person to commit murder.
Because everyone hires hit. That's how you do it. That's how professionals do it.
No, yeah, I hire my assassins on Facebook all the time, you know?
Good Lord.
Initially, there was nothing said. Then a few weeks later, suddenly her attorney comes back and say, "Oh, there's baby pictures that Schofield is trying to keep private." That's a lie. The reason they don't want me into Schofield's Facebook, is because it has information that proves that what I'm saying is not a lie.
But you didn't show, but she also didn't show what was on the Facebook page in her TikToks. So if that was proof, why didn't you show that proof initially? If you're not telling a lie. Again, this is a woman who claims that the professor has the evidence right on her Facebook page that she helped with the murders of 4 college students. And she believes this full-heartedly. I don't know why.
If I'm not looking in the right camera side, I apologize, because I think I'm supposed to look up there. So yeah, there's stuff in her Facebook that obviously makes her guilty of the crimes that I'm saying.
You can't make this up. You can't. Illicit Assassin just said it. He gets hired on Facebook all the time, and he's a professional assassin. A McMuffin says Facebook.
Oh, okay. Never mind. My bad. I retract.
And then McMuffin says Facebook Marketplace has some interesting listings. Yeah. Murderer near you.
It's evidence that she's guilty. So all the entire court case, they tried to play this game, made a lot of accusations of me being a liar, made a lot of false statements about me, and kept talking about me not having evidence. But when it's time for me to get evidence, they're trying to prevent it. So they filed this motion to quash my subpoena to Facebook. So if there is nothing to hide, why would they go take the time out to file a motion to quash this?
Because there's no reason for you to search through the Facebook. There's no.
Yeah.
You just want to be a creeper online. And you have to think, she's actively posting about this throughout the entire court case because she has no legal representation telling her to shut up. So, I think she's still actively
just
making
her own grave at this point.
No, yeah, she's still actively making TikToks. So like she can just like find whatever she wants on this lady's personal Facebook page and post about it online. Yeah, I can understand why the professor might not want her to look through that.
Next thing you know, you have her unhinged fans that believe her start harassing the professor's family. And
yeah, well, to be fair, I don't think the vast majority of people do not believe this lady at all.
No, but the types of nutters that do are already loopy as fuck.
That is also very true.
Subpoena to Facebook. It's not about a baby picture. They are trying to hide. So here's my
They're trying to hide everything on her public Facebook page.
Yeah.
issue with the courts. So Meta Platforms did not provide me with the information. They also did not comply. So everybody is talking about I need evidence, but when I'm seeking evidence,
Yeah, you needed to have evidence to make your claims in the first place. And it's clear you had no evidence other than your tarot card readings. And Squatchin. You know, I know the Canadian legal system is slightly different from the American legal system, but I think it's safe to say that, like, if someone brought a tarot card reading as proof in either a Canadian court or a American court, that it would probably get thrown out, wouldn't you say? Wouldn't that be a safe bet?
This is Trudeau's Canada.
This is
I
Trudeau's
don't
Canada.
expect anything. I just ride the wave, okay?
The judge is in
Like,
blackface.
anything can happen in. Actually, yes.
there's opposition. Meta Platforms did not respond, which is Facebook, did not comply with the subpoena. They quoted Information Act, some Communications Act that I
And she has no idea what she's talking about, by the way. She barely. This is why. Even if you think it's a landslide victory, always get legal representation if you're suing someone or are being sued.
Mm-hmm. It's a good way to protect your ass.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Oh my god. I don't even think Saw could save her, to be fair, though.
No, some people just aren't worth saving.
looked up, and I would have to look up again. So then, and I could, maybe I'll do like a more professional video, but I'm just like talking in this video.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't do a video at all.
That would be sound advice.
Dude, imagine the erection that the professor's lawyer has right now. It's like, like basically this case was handed to him on a silver platter, and he gets to make, and the professor is suing him for, suing her.
It's literally just free money.
Yeah, $75,000.
Free money.
Free money.
Damn.
The cards didn't tell her about sound dampening. No, they did not. They did
Rip needs a new
not.
deck.
I'm just, this is the single most entertaining video I think I've seen all year. We're not even halfway through it yet, Squatchin.
Oh, we're only 4 minutes in.
And it's 21 minutes long.
John, I don't know how much more of this. I don't know how much more of this woman I can take.
Because I haven't been on social media in a while, so I'm gonna just start blogging this process. But anyway, get my thoughts back in line. So they filed this motion to quash. So I finally responded because I was really over this case because the judge is obviously biased. So it's like if the judge is biased.
The judge is obviously biased because he doesn't believe the tarot card readings.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What's that? You don't
Mental
believe...
illness, everybody.
This is a visionary of our time, Squatchin.
And I'm dealing with criminals, first of all. I'm dealing with the murder.
Let's replay that.
The judge is biased. And I'm dealing with criminals, first of all. I'm dealing with the murderer who ordered the execution of 4 students. So a quadruple homicide murderer.
Oh my god, this is perfect.
I love how she's speaking so matter-of-factly and digging her grave as we speak.
Like I said, I bet you the lawyer probably already has this video saved because this video is like 2 weeks old. The legal team already has this video saved.
The lawyer probably follows her.
Probably.
They probably have algorithmic bots logging all of her posts everywhere.
This is like a lawyer's wet dream come true.
For real.
Like,
Motherfucker is salivating right now.
I know, it's like, this is such an easy paycheck. This lady's basically doing all the work for me.
And I'm dealing with her attorneys, criminal attorneys or
Criminal attorneys. So she's saying that the
attorneys willing to commit criminal and civil offenses.
now she's slandering the legal team. Okay.
Okay,
To
write
protect
that
Schofield.
down.
And then now I'm dealing with a biased judge.
Yeah. And a biased judge.
In addition to being harassed, in addition to being defamed across the media, in addition to all this stuff that I already had going on. Matter of fact, you know how many, I have at least 1, 2, 3.
I think she's counting the brain cells that she has left.
Yeah.
I have
well,
one.
She's overshot it by a few.
2.
Not too many.
5
Go
different
back one.
people and judges, not judges, 5 a judge in there too. Companies and judges just defaming me at the same time.
You can increase that number, I guess. After. Oh, this is fantastic.
So my entire life has been attacked. My housing situation has been attacked unjustifiably. And this is all stemming from a kind act.
A kind act. This is all from a kind act that she did, Squatchin.
How kind of her to point the finger at someone who had nothing to do with it.
I know, isn't that so kind?
Such a kind action.
Yeah.
Everyone, you should take note from this woman and be just as kind.
Exactly. Why can't you be as generous as this woman? She has sacrificed so much.
Kind act of
She
me
took
trying to
time
help
out
them
of
with
her
the
day
Oh my god, that's the perfect freeze
to
frame.
read those tarot cards.
Squatchin, look at the freeze
Tap
frame.
that.
Oh.
You're gonna need that. Something tells me you're going to need that for an update video soon.
Oh yeah.
Take a
help them
screenshot.
find the murderer of a former University of Idaho student. And another kind act I did for a family member who also defamed me. University of Idaho. A kind act of me trying to help them find the murderer of a former University of Idaho student. And another
See, she was playing detective. She was just trying to find the murderer.
kind act I did for a family member who also defamed me.
So that did you pick up what she said there, Squatchin?
No, Mitch posted a bunch of My Little Pony figurines and said he was at D-Max's house.
Well, she just said that one of the parents of the murdered college students came out and slammed her for what she was saying. And she said, they're defaming me,
based.
and I was trying to help them find the murderer of their kids, and they're defaming me.
Oh, good fucking lord. Get over yourself, lady.
And I was just trying
Take
to do a
your
kind
L.
act with them, and they're defaming me.
Well, please kindly take your L and shut up.
That's a whole nother thing.
That's the funny thing. If she had just agreed to stop talking about it, she wouldn't be sued right now. She did this to herself.
Yeah. She made her bed, now she's got to
And
lay in it.
then, and the people that she was working with defaming me. I'm dealing with a lot of criminals at the same time. So anyway.
She's calling everyone involved a criminal, including the parents of the murdered children.
Yep.
Oh my lord.
Hmm.
This is like 2016 level of delusion right here. Can you imagine, this is I think this is worse than Trisha Paytas has ever done. Because at least Trisha, she purposefully plays into it sometimes. With this woman,
Yeah.
she wholeheartedly believes everything that she is saying right now.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Schofield. Back to that. So because the judge turns around and he grants the motion to quash. So opposition from Meta Platforms, opposition from Schofield and her attorneys, and then opposition from the judge. He grants the motion to quash, which makes no sense. He then says that I would need to file a motion to compel the documents, or to compel Facebook, or to request the court.
Again, she has no idea what she's saying. That's why you don't represent yourself in the court of law.
Mm-hmm.
Even though this is technically not a criminal suit, she still should have had some legal representation.
Yeah.
To put in an order for Meta Platforms to hand over the information that I requested. But he wrote an order to tell me to motion for an order, when the order that he put through regarding the motion to quash could have been denied, and in the order he could have compelled Facebook, Meta Platforms, for the production of the documents. So what he did, again, sided with Schofield, or I feel like
It's not his job to gather the evidence for you. That would be your lawyer's job to gather evidence for you.
Yeah, that's
He is simply saying that you need to file.
exactly what you pay them for.
He is simply saying that you need to file a motion to gather the evidence that you need, and you're trying to say that he needs to gather the evidence for you. Again, I'm not. By the way, I'm not a legal expert, but there's just some common sense stuff that one would need to do during a court case.
he's complicit with Schofield. That's why they wanted to file this case in Idaho, because that's where her.
Okay, Squatchin, we're going to be silent for just a moment. We need to let this part of her reason play out.
Okay.
I feel like he's complicit with Schofield. That's why they wanted to file this case in Idaho, because that's where her power is, that's where her resources and connections are, and that's how they can manipulate the system like they're manipulating this judge.
She is saying that the professor has her pockets in the legal system of Idaho, that she's paid off everyone to go after her. It's not like the murders happened in Idaho and that she was a professor at Idaho University, and the murders that happened in Idaho that you are claiming that she committed. It's not like that she just lives in Idaho, and you are accusing her of doing a crime that happened in Idaho. So of course, the case would happen in Idaho.
That's normally how it goes, yeah.
McMuffin says this professor must be rich. Oh yeah, they got that good grant money. The funny thing is, I haven't looked up the professor in question, but wouldn't it be funny if it was just like a political science major or something?
Watch it be a law professor.
Oh my god, that would be so hilarious.
So anyway, so the judge grants this motion. So now I have to file a motion to get the order that I need to get Schofield's Facebook.
Yeah, that's I don't know, that sounds like a normal legal proceeding to me.
That takes me back to 21 days. They have to respond. They're going to take every bit of that 21 days because they don't want me in her Facebook, because
I wonder why. Squatchin. Why wouldn't they want a crazy lady in the person's Facebook page? Let her continue to cook. I will not be eating what she's serving, though. Reminds me of a random I saw on YouTube who thought the whole town was against him. And the truth is he was just a crazy tweaker. Oh no, yeah, this is like the same, like they're all out to get me, man. You don't understand, man. They're all out to get me.
Yeah. Obviously, that's where my evidence is. Then I have to respond. Obviously, I have time to respond to to reply to their response. Then the court has time to respond.
What?
Schofield is an associate professor of American history. Her research focuses on the history of gender and sexuality.
Oh, okay, that's cringe. Very cringe. But I mean, doesn't mean they committed a murder.
No.
Very r slash
She has
cringe of
published
you.
She has published articles on the 1980s Urban Cowboy, Dolly Parton's Body Politics, and Idaho women's history.
Oh
She's
yeah, though.
got her own website.
Well, there you go. That's where that influence comes from. That's how she's able to buy everyone off.
Gay rodeo oral history. What?
That's how she's able to buy everyone off, Squatch.
Gay.
Fine, and to both of us, either with an order. That could take a few weeks. So this is pushing me back basically a couple months, give or take.
Oh, honey, I don't think the case is going to take a couple months. Don't you worry.
Oh God, no.
Don't you worry.
Couple months, give or take, and that's just to receive discovery when we supposed to have been. Like, I issued this order of the subpoena in June. It's October. I'm just now getting a response on the motion to quash. The Meta Platforms has not provided me any information. So in the meantime, I'm being defamed. I'm being accused of things that I didn't do.
What, you mean like accuse someone of murder? I didn't accuse someone of murder. I told you they murdered them. There's a difference. By the way, that's all the videos are of from Otozi and Marky, by the way, are making fun of her for using tarot cards to accuse someone of murder. But you see, that's her loophole. That would be her loophole, right? Like, it's like, well, I didn't accuse someone of murder. I just told you that she murdered them, and that's a fact. Advent says, I want a camera in her padded cell. That'd be, oh my God, that would be better than fish tank. Oh my gosh.
For real.
Defamed. She's worried about being defamed. Yes, she is. Oh my lordy lord.
While this person who's a dangerous person is just out there.
By the way, this is the same breath that she's talking about being defamed on the internet. She's mentioning how the professor is dangerous.
I'm being defamed. I'm being accused of things that I didn't do, while this person who's a dangerous person is just out there putting all of our lives in danger.
This is incredible. You can't make this up. I wish, like, what if it's revealed, like, this whole time that it was actually just, like, a big elaborate prank?
Oh, Jesus.
You can't make this up. This is amazing. This is my favorite. This is my favorite drama of 2023.
Yeah, it's
not all of ours, especially.
It's something else, that's for sure.
It's special. That's what it is. It's special.
Very special.
I mean, my life in danger, my family's life in danger, and obviously the witnesses that are in Moscow, Idaho, putting their lives in danger. She's just getting away with her crimes, and
she's saying that if she doesn't win this court case, that she's going to murder the witnesses of the murder.
Bruh.
That professor's going to tie up loose ends. That's going to
end well for you. Yeah, for real.
This is just crazy, and the court is complicit. All right.
The court's going to be complicit in the murders.
Yeah.
Attorneys are complicit, and the court is too. I feel like these people need to be held accountable.
Gee, imagine that, being held accountable for your actions. It's kind of a weird concept, Squatchin'.
Yeah, I've never heard of something like that before. I don't get it.
Yeah, she's got a gun to my head, chat. She's got a straight jacket on. She does too. Oh my God. She's going to jail for sure. I don't know about jail necessarily, but oh my God,
Definitely getting clowned on though.
I know. Well, usually what happens, like maybe she'll get an order that says that she's not allowed to talk about this at all online, and then she instantly breaks it, and then she goes to jail. Because that usually what happens at the end
Maybe.
at the end of these, like, because like you're not supposed to talk to about someone if you lose the case about defaming them.
Mm-hmm.
For their complicit behavior and for helping her. They should be held accountable. The judge, everybody should be, her attorneys especially, they should not be able to practice law after this.
Oh my god. That's right. The lawyers should not be able to work after you're done with them. You can, in fact, Ashley, because Ashley, you should have the power to take away their law practice with your psychic powers. She's saying this all with a straight face. It's amazing. Oh my god, so many screenshot worthy moments
She
too from this woman.
believes her own bullshit.
Oh,
For
she
real.
is drunk the Kool-Aid. Or Flavor Aid if you want to be more accurate. Oh yeah, fun fact, the Jonestown massacre, that was done with Flavor Aid, not Kool-Aid. Mr. Jones was too much of a cheapskate.
Fancy.
But yeah, where is this document?
Oh my god, she's got the documents with her. And I think she's recording in a bathroom. Or not bathroom, but
Probably.
I just got a document too.
But echoey house.
And let me show y'all
no
from their
carpet.
discovery. From their discovery, they subpoenaed the University of Idaho. And you see, I'm gonna have to do my own subpoenas regarding these institutions because it's very.
do you think I bet you she thinks that the university like murdered those students specifically for something, and they're trying to cover up the teachers' murders.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see it.
Well, we'll get TikToks from her there instead of letters. This is going to be the future of our future we live in. Oh my god, this is chef's kiss. Chef's freaking kiss on this.
Very carefully. It's very carefully written.
Well, yeah, that's usually how legal documents go.
Yeah.
God, Squadron, did you know that legal documents are carefully written so that way they so that way they represent the facts?
They can't be misinterpreted.
I know that's a weird concept, right?
I'm aware. I've watched the lawyer dramas on TV.
So it says, please produce all documents and communications indicating that Professor Schofield ever taught a class.
Oh yeah, and people before the court case even happened, they did some basic research, like, oh, what classes did the students take? They never took the 4 students that were murdered. Never took any of her classes.
Didn't take her class.
No.
Yeah.
But she's trying to say, she then tried to claim, well, I never said that she was their teacher. I said that she was their mentor and that they knew her outside of the school. Which I then believe the family members of the individuals then claimed that they didn't, the students murdered had no knowledge of the professor. They never met her before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if she works in a completely different department from the courses that they're taking, they're not going to cross paths.
Yeah, because Squatch, and I don't know if you know
went to
this.
college, I didn't know every single fucking teacher.
No, yeah, I went to
I knew
like
my art teachers and that's it.
I went to like a comparatively anyway. I went to a relatively small college. But like I knew maybe 5% of the professors, and that's only because I had those teachers for my classes. I'm sure the University of Idaho is a much larger school than from some community college, right?
Guaranteed. Mm-hmm.
So obviously, the, the students aren't going to know all the professors, but she's trying to claim that somehow the professor knew them, and that's why she wanted to murder them. By the way, she's never
Yeah.
concretely said why the professor would want to murder the students either.
Well, it wasn't written in the cards.
No, the cards didn't tell her that, unfortunately.
Tell her to do another reading. Tell her to do another reading.
Excuse me. Ever taught a class at the University of Idaho that was taken by Ethan Chapin, Kaylee Gonzalez, Zana Carnoto, and I'm sorry for getting the names wrong, Madison Moken, or Jack DeCourt. The University of Idaho responds by saying the University of Idaho has no record of the students having taken any classes at the University of Idaho which were taught by Professor Schofield. Who said that?
Who said that?
Well, how is she supposed to mentor these students that don't take her class?
Yeah,
Like,
guys.
why would you mentor a student that wasn't in your wheelhouse of expertise?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. The math ain't mathin'.
Yeah, and because if you want tutoring outside your classes, it's usually students of a higher grade level or like higher year rather.
Mm-hmm.
But she's trying to claim, like she'll say it right here. She's claiming that she wasn't their teacher, but she was their mentor.
Yeah, but how did she become their mentor if they've never crossed paths?
I'm sure the cards will tell us, Squashin'. We have to have faith in the cards.
Okay. Well, she needs to do a live tarot card reading of this question that we're asking.
You know, when Yugi,
she clearly has all the answers.
When Yugi said hard in the cards, I'm sure he wasn't talking about this.
Oh Jesus.
There's your Yu-Gi-Oh reference, everyone.
I said she mentored at least one of them, and
at least one of them. At least one of them.
That she mentored Kaylee. I didn't say that she taught them in a class. And you don't have to know a student. You don't have to teach a student a class to know them.
But how does she know them? That's the question. How did she know them?
Well, because she was their mentor.
What was the reason for murder? Was it a crime of passion? Was it jealousy?
Clearly.
Did they get her order wrong when they went to Starbucks? What happened here?
Oh, that's a possibility.
I wanted pumpkin spice, not mocha. I'm gonna murder you now.
Wasn't that in the spring? Wasn't there no pumpkin spice available?
Well, that's why they couldn't get her the pumpkin spice.
Oh, okay.
But you see, the teacher's so crazy that she lost it.
Talk about seasonal depression when the only season you don't have depression is pumpkin spice season.
Then it says, please produce our documents and communication related to any formal investigation the University of Idaho conducted related to the statement made by defendant Ashley Gillard that Professor Schofield had an inappropriate relationship with Kaylee Gonzalez.
So she's basically it's just like, okay, provide proof that an official investigation was done.
Yeah, for real.
Because she's claiming that she's not lying, right? So obviously an official investigation must have happened.
And then the University of Idaho responds by saying, there is no record of any formal investigation conducted related to the inappropriate relationship with Schofield and Kaylee Gonzalez. Who said anything? I didn't say they did an investigation. They should have.
Because if you're saying your claim is true, then you need to provide that there was You need to provide that there was an investigation done to support your claims. You saying here that there was no investigation done proves the plaintiff's point.
Yes.
But they didn't. They did. Why was that question asked regarding discovery? So if you're so innocent, you could just ask the regular question. If Schofield was so innocent, she could say, the questions could be...
Legal expert, everyone. Legal expert, by the way. This woman right here. Such a legal expert that she is defending herself in the court of law.
Any and all communications related to Schofield and all these students. Not specifically if she taught any classes to them. Any and all communication related to an inappropriate relationship. Like, they're specifically asking about a formal investigation. Then the third...
Yeah, it's almost like in order to provide proof, a formal investigation needs to be done.
Yeah.
Alyssa Assassin says she believes that she's the ghost whisperer. It's good she wants to discuss matters of law but doesn't know the law. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. True. True. She didn't say winner, winner, chicken dinner, but I added that last part because it just fits.
Everyone says, please produce all documents and communication related to any formal investigation the university conducted related to the statement made by defendant Ashley Gillett that plaintiff Rebecca Schofield was involved with the murder of the students. Then the university responds, the University of Idaho has no record of any formal investigation conducted related to the statements. So basically, they're going to use this saying that there is no evidence, but...
Are you okay, John? Guys, who broke John? She broke John.
So basically, they're gonna use this evidence that shows that there's no evidence that there was an investigation to prove that I have no evidence. Like, what the heck? How can they do this to me?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
How can you do this to me? They're gonna.
Oh my god.
They're gonna use this to say that I don't have any evidence, guys, but I do. I did the tarot card reading.
The cards never lie, you guys.
This is not showing that there is no evidence. This is showing there was no investigation and that she didn't teach the students. Nobody said she taught the students.
That's your loophole. You got them. You got them hook, line, and sinker. You're gonna win this one, Ashley.
Throw the case out the window, you guys.
You're gonna win this
you
one.
got this, Ashley. You go, girl.
You girl boss your way through this.
Yeah.
You don't have to teach them to know them.
But how does she know them? How does she know them? Oh. This is beautiful. My favorite drama of 2023.
These are the type of games that they're playing. If you were so innocent, you wouldn't have to play these type of games. You would just...
Oh my god, that's a perfect phrase, right?
Just be innocent.
You wouldn't have to prove you're innocent. You'd just be innocent. Oh my god. Oh. Well, you see, Ashley.
What?
You see, Professor Schofield never had to prove her innocence once during the investigation of the murders because she was never a suspect, because she never knew the students. You see, what her lawyers are doing here is everyone obviously knows, but they're just stating in the court of law that she had absolutely nothing to do with the students to prove that your case, you have no case. That's all. It's just to prove that you have no case to accuse her, and therefore you are defaming her.
Pretty much.
It is as simple
Seems
as
accurate.
that. Oh my god. Oh, this is. This woman. I want her to cover more true crime cases. I want her to start her own podcast. I want her to have a live TV show. I want NBC.
You just want to milk her for content.
No, I want this woman to succeed. I think she has a bright future ahead of her.
Oh god.
So now, this creates more work for me, but I'm also
Oh, this creates more work for me. I just found I was in a lawsuit. I didn't know I had to work. Well, did you know that you wouldn't have to do this work if you had hired, say, an attorney? Fun fact.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because guess what?
Mm-hmm.
All this stuff you're dealing with right now. You know what it probably was, Squatchin? It's not that she wanted to represent herself. No lawyer would take her case because no
lawyer wanted the fucking case.
Because in order to prove that she was innocent, they would have to claim insanity. And she doesn't want to claim insanity.
Yeah.
bitter because this is not my job. This is Moscow police.
This is your job actually, because you refuse to get legal representation.
That's what comes with representing yourself.
You have to legally prove in a court of law that you either did or did not do whatever you are accused of or not accused of. Or let me rephrase that. It's up to you to prove that you did indeed have credible evidence to accuse the person of murder, which you do not.
Mm-hmm.
Police department, FBI, whoever is doing this case, that's their job. But because they put me in a position that I have to protect myself, now I have to, without pay, use my own money. Matter of fact, that subpoena cost me $225. Where's my money? I have to use
Where's my money? Where's my money?
my money for that. I don't want to deal with this. This is not my case. But now I have to deal with
This quite literally is your case, actually.
Because you're representing yourself.
It's called Stokefield versus Gilligan.
Yeah.
Gallard. It's your last name in the case file. This is your case. Ashley, do you not know how the legal system works? Obviously,
Actually,
you do not.
You are the defendant.
I just noticed. Damien says, "I just noticed something. Her and someone else, well known online, starts with an E and ends with numbers. Woozy. They just had the same head structure. My tism moment. I don't know what you're talking about there, Damien. I'll just take your word for it."
with this case because I have to protect myself. And because they put me in a position where I have to protect myself, and I put myself in this position too by trying overstepping boundaries and trying to help people who did not deserve my help.
Now, because remember earlier in this video, she said that the family members of the murdered college students disavowed what she was doing because she was accusing an innocent woman of their child's murder. So now she's like, I shouldn't have even done it for you.
Jesus.
You didn't deserve it. She's saying that they didn't deserve closure on their kids' murder now. But again, guys, she's such a good person. She really is. She's such a good person. Don't you believe her, Squatchin?
So kind. Yeah, I totally.
None of y'all,
Absolutely,
no people in this
without a
world
doubt.
deserve my help, is what I'm saying.
None of y'all deserve
And
my
stop
help.
helping people. It'll turn out better for you in the long run if you just stop. Stop helping.
Stop.
Quote unquote helping.
So I should not even have done this. Like, because
No, you shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have.
I shouldn't have done it because I feel like it's asking of too much.
Yes, that's the reason why you shouldn't have done it. Not for accusing someone of something they didn't do, because it's asking too much. It's asking too much of you. I'm just wondering what goes through this person's head. Oh my god.
Not a whole hell of a lot.
I bet you that there's probably like some like mental illness history that's probably going to get revealed during the court case. I mean, obviously. I mean, you don't need to
Obviously,
dive deep
you
in
have
research.
but
I was just
the
talking to
evidence
someone,
is pretty surface level.
and I just felt like when you over tipping, you know how they say black women have to do.
And now it's a race thing. And now it's about race.
Of course.
Work twice as hard as other people. Like, no, I don't have to work twice as hard. If I already gave you the who, I gave them the murderers. I gave them the motives. I gave them the who, what, when, why, and how.
So case closed. She did the work for the police officers.
Back it up with facts.
No, she already gave all that, Squatchin. She already.
Did she actually? Did she record the tarot reading that she did for that woman, or was it behind closed doors?
Look, she's an authority on this. Okay, I think we can believe her.
I shouldn't have to also do your investigation.
Yeah, all she did was, she gave you the who, what, when, where, and why. Why would you need to investigate? And again, this is not a character because she's being sued.
I shouldn't also have to give you evidence.
Wait. I have to rewind that. I
Gave them the who, what, when, why, and how. I shouldn't have to also do your investigation. I shouldn't also have to give you evidence.
I shouldn't have to give you evidence to prove someone did a murder.
Yeah.
I would say that she's just like a overzealous fan of like true crime or like those Criminal Minds shows. But like, even if you're a fan of those, you acknowledge that they have to.
You kind of
have
pick
evidence.
up on things.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. Oh, this woman, she is a gold mine.
Bless her pointed little head.
Damn, Squatchin.
What?
That's overstepping boundaries. I was just.
She's saying it's overstepping boundaries to ask her to provide evidence for her claims. Oh
yeah,
my god.
Are any actual like law tubers picking this up? What are they saying?
I don't know. Oh my god. Imagine if Legal Eagle watched this.
Oh god.
That would be amazing.
Has anyone tagged them in it on Twitter?
I don't think so, because like again, big YouTubers are covering this, Marky and Atozy, right? But like other than that, I don't believe a lot of people are covering this. She's totally a legal expert. Of course she is.
Talking to people about over tipping and how.
What Legal Eagle's at is on.
I don't know, but I'm sure if you look up Legal Eagle, it's probably like really easy to find.
I just overextend myself so much and I overtip, but then I'm learning that no, overtipping this is negative traits. Overgiving. Giving is a negative trait, and over tipping is a negative trait. And I told the universe several times,
Over
God,
talking
I
is
learned my
also a
fucking
negative
lesson.
trait.
Wait. Listen to this.
I just overextend myself so much and I over tip, but then I'm learning that no. Over tipping this is negative traits. Over giving is a negative trait.
Oh, she's forgiven everyone who's saying that she doesn't provide evidence.
And over tipping is a negative trait. And I told the universe several times, God, I learned my fucking lesson. I don't need to learn any more fucking lessons regarding overextending myself. I'm not doing.
I feel so bad for the judge in this case. Imagine what
For
this man
real.
goes through daily in the courtroom.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, an illicit assassin acts of her parents were brother and sister.
Doing it no
I
more.
mean,
I'm not claiming anything. I'm not claiming anything.
So, anyway, that's what I'm dealing with right now. People who claim I don't have evidence.
But you also just said that you don't need to provide evidence.
mm-hmm.
But when I try to get evidence,
Wait. What does she think discovery means?
She said it. She said it's like basically the truth gets revealed.
Yeah, but she understands that she also has to give stuff up for discovery, like her evidence. Right?
Well, she's explaining it here. She tries to get evidence, but they're stopping her from getting it. After all, the Facebook page is very important for some reason. Because
So she's making the claims with no evidence.
What?
She needs evidence prior to the accusations in order.
Squatching, that's madness talking right there.
Oh, sweet.
You speak madness.
This is why America should not have gotten rid of mental asylums.
Oh my
'Cause
god.
now they're among you. They are roaming the streets as we speak.
Damien says, "Holy psychic detective, Batman."
For real.
Alyssa said, "Who
Shit.
needs evidence when you hear voices?" True.
The voices told me. It's legit.
Yeah. No, she probably.
Their evidence is, trust me, bro. The voices in my head told me so.
Yeah, she thinks that she's a psychic detective in one of those PI TV shows.
they try to fight me from getting the evidence, but then also claiming to be innocent.
Yeah, that's the whole court case is for the plaintiff to prove that she is innocent and that you are defaming her. That's how this case is working. Oh, sweet Jesus, sweet merciful Jesus.
Yeah, for real. What the shit?
I need Peepaw right now to give us a southern saying. Peepaw, if you're out there, I need a southern saying right now about a crazy woman. An ancient southern proverb.
And also claiming
Pine
that
cone
what
short
I'm
of a tree.
There we go.
saying is false. Using the fact that I don't have evidence, but trying to prevent me from getting the evidence.
Because your evidence is apparently the Facebook page. Although, admittedly, like, I kind of want, if I was to judge, out of curiosity, I probably would have allowed her to look for the Facebook page, simply just to see what she would have tried to use as evidence. Because I'm kind of curious what she would have tried to use, aren't you? I'm kind of curious.
Kinda, yeah. Oh, this is interesting.
Like, would she have just like? Because I bet you she's probably like posted like a few pictures of herself like at work. You know, maybe she's like, because like, you know, campuses usually have like a local coffee shop that you can go to buy coffee.
Mm-hmm.
She's probably gonna be like, oh my god, if you see here, this picture was taken 2 days before the murder. Coincidence? I think not.
Mm.
What is all these games being played for if you're so innocent? Why did you have to defame me on news media if you were
Why? Oh, defaming. You're complaining about defaming now, are you, Ashley? Defaming. But again,
I wonder.
she's claiming throughout this entire video that she did, in fact, do the murder and hired the hitman for the murder.
you were so innocent? You lied. Why did you have to file this frivolous, lying civil
Yeah, this is a frivolous lawsuit, guys. That's all it is, a frivolous lawsuit.
complaint? And I feel like people need to serve jail time for filing this.
Oh my god.
I've got no words.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yes, Ashley. Professor Stolfield is the one that needs to serve jail time. You are absolutely right.
Civil complaint. That was a lie. Or at least lose their license to practice law. They filed this frivolous civil complaint. They are filing frivolous documents preventing me from getting evidence. They defame me on the news media. My business has been negatively impacted. My reputation has been negatively impacted.
Oh, your reputation's been negatively impacted, has it? Donnie, I think you did that to yourself.
Yeah,
my
that's
relationships have been negatively
Careful
impacted.
when you're scrolling Twitter, John.
Oh no, what did you do?
Not me. Check the group chat.
Uh-oh. Okie dokie. Oh my god. Oh my god,
Yeah.
Ricky, why?
Yeah. Be careful.
I'm
Be
dealing with
very,
all
very
these
careful.
repercussions because I tried to fucking help some motherfuckers who don't deserve to be helped.
Again, she's talking about the family members of the murdered victims.
Mm.
They never asked for your help to begin with, by the way.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it. They didn't deserve my help. They don't deserve my help. I should never have tried to help them.
Again, she did all this because she just wanted to help them, guys. You don't understand. She just wanted to help the victims, but now that they don't believe her, yeah, they don't deserve it.
Yeah. Yeah, she was hunting for praise, and she didn't find it with the victims' families.
No.
Imagine that.
But here we are. And it's not fun anymore, especially because, I mean, I could be focused and mission-oriented and big picture-oriented and just, do what I need to do to expose her, because the reason for
Digging your own grave. You are doing what she's accusing you of.
this, if I think back to when this all began, I did a reading and it said she would not be caught if it wasn't for me.
Main character syndrome. Do you know what that is?
Mildly, yeah.
She has main character syndrome right now. It's the world against her. She's the
definitely
underdog.
Giving main character.
So it was like a choice needed to be made at that moment. If she would not be caught if it wasn't for me. Now, how it happened wasn't very clear. It just said the end, with the end in sight. A lot of times the readings just give you tunnel vision to the end. And it says she would not be caught if it wasn't for me. And
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is amazing. This is incredible. I'm so happy right now. Ashley, thank you for this content. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much.
it's like, wow, she just caused the murder of these 4 people. 4
Oh.
innocent people. And she would not be called for it if it wasn't for me. Then it was like, okay, do I continue with these videos? Do I continue to try to expose her? Do I accept this case? Do I comply with this civil complaint? Like, you know, I guess at the time I thought it was the right thing to do, and it may have been the right thing to do. It's just that I have so much other stuff that's going on at the same time. Like, I'm
Oh, you poor baby. You poor innocent baby. Oh, the level of delusion is hilarious. I think she wants her cookie and banana sticker and pat on the back. Yeah, you did it, champ. You got noticed. She's digging all the way to China. No, yeah. She makes the down. Oh my god, she makes the kids I
Yeah,
used to
for
go to school with like Harvard scholars. Oh my god. She's pretty much Elle from Death Note at this point. She caught Akira. Yo, true. She caught the Death Note user.
not just being defamed by one person, Schofield and her attorneys. They not only defamed me in a civil complaint, but also on the news media. So my name,
Oh, she's gonna go after the news media too. I hope she has the money for all these
Yeah.
lawsuits.
reputation tarnished, relationship, all that. But then I have my housing situation being attacked at the same time. I'm being defamed by that court system. Stuff on my
Yeah, it's called you didn't pay the bill. Because you were too busy making TikToks.
record that I didn't do or didn't cause, lies, family members joining in and telling more lies about me,
Her family members are getting involved, and they're telling everyone how crazy she is.
putting those
I would hope that I would have family members that would take the internet away from me at this point.
Oh my god,
Like
that's how.
before I get to this point.
No, yeah, her family members probably saw the TikTok she was making, like, please stop. He was like, you don't understand. Stars aligned.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, MacGuffin with a very important news update. Mike Tarot Cards just said this lady is the actual culprit. She's trying to frame the teacher to take the fall. Oh my god. Well,
I could see it.
the tarot cards don't lie.
Never.
So, sounds like you're lying, lady. It sounds like you're the real culprit this entire time.
lies on court records. I have a court record out there right now from a family member that she wrote, I didn't pay my rent because my Maserati was repossessed and I had to pay $6,000 to get it. Like, that didn't happen.
This is not information that you should be airing out. Lady.
Like, it just didn't happen. It's just a flat out lie. So I'm dealing with all these people just telling flat out lies about me. Now, lucky for me, on these this other case that I'm dealing with, I can prove that these are lies because it's about me. So I can go through my documents and prove this is a lie.
You're supposed to do that during this case too, by the way.
This didn't happen. Here's documents. This is my vehicle. This is what's going on with it. This didn't happen. I can prove it because it's me. Like, there's lies about my actual vehicle, my actual situation. So I have evidence for that. So that's lucky for me. But in this situation with the students, I have to subpoena and rely on other people to provide me with the information so that I can have the evidence. And for some reason, TikTok just handed my shit over. But Facebook didn't comply.
She sounds a bit salty. Just a little salty.
And then they filed this motion. So I'm getting opposition regarding the Schofield situation and getting evidence for that. In which, with time, I'll be able to get whatever information that I'll be able to get if the court has jurisdiction and I'm able to do that. If not, and I'm not relying on anybody else to conduct the proper investigations because they've
Because you clearly don't have the money for a lawyer.
obviously proven themselves to be incompetent. And if they wanted to find that, they're too busy trying to put the wrong person in jail.
Oh, again, really proving that you didn't defame this woman. You're really proving that right there, lady.
So anyway, if they get it right one day, maybe they'll get it right one day. But because they didn't get it right, I've been negatively impacted, and I'm sure there are witnesses out there whose lives are in danger because they didn't properly investigate these murders. Anyway, that rant is over. I'm going to post some of these documents, and I'm going to start doing blogs on here too because it's a lot of videos, and they just sit up here and lie.
Oh.
I don't look at the whole video, but the stuff that they say on these videos are disgusting, and they just get on here and just
Didn't look at the whole video, but the stuff inside the video is disgusting, you guys.
Yeah.
Lie on me,
But didn't
about
watch
me,
the video.
They're lying on you, about you.
and I'm going to sue. As soon as I can get some of these other things cleared out, I am suing everybody who defamed me on this platform, YouTube specifically. Not suing YouTube, but the people on YouTube who
Thank you for the clarification, by the way. Thank you for that clarification.
it was like Marquis, Tozy. They aren't Americans, but I'm sure there's a way
Tozie's American. Marky isn't.
for them to be sued for what they've done. Everybody who defamed me is getting sued.
Get ready for that lawsuit squatching. Hope you're ready for it.
Oh, I'm so ready.
Or they're going to get letters from my attorney, and I will.
Oh, now she has an attorney. Now she does. Maybe your attorney
It's
should have
her
been
in one of
represented.
those like the fake noses with the mustache
Oh my
glasses.
God,
That's
yeah.
her attorney. It's just her with those glasses on and a hat.
Get an attorney for that because
And a fedora.
after this, I'm taking a break. I deserve rest.
Yeah, you really deserve that rest, don't you, Ashley?
My attorneys, either they're going to have to issue apologies, or my attorney is going to, whenever I get an attorney, we're going to have to have a conversation on how I'm going to handle these people.
Oh, she doesn't have
Who
one
also-
yet.
No. She's gonna get an attorney specifically for them.
Nice.
This is
Well, when she makes the update, I will draw the thumbnail for that stream, and I will take an image of her, and I will put those glasses on her, and she can be her own lawyer.
watching.
Because I highly doubt anyone with 2 brain cells to rub together will take this case. Yes, John.
This was a beautiful video. 10 out of 10. I think this is the best video on YouTube ever.
Yes,
I mean,
by far.
by far. And if you guys
Hands
think
down.
otherwise,
Give her the Spurgy for greatest content. Give her Oscars and Golden Globes and
yeah.
all that shit.
Oh my God, they had a field day if they were covering this on Now Recording.
Oh yeah.
D-Max, if you're watching this, tell them to cover this. This is amazing.
Yeah, submit this as a category.
Look, I want this to be more difficult for
Please.
her to sue, okay? Not only would she have to sue me and Squatchin, who are in 2 different countries, right? But she would have to sue you, Matt, who are in the same country, right? But then you have Mitch, who's in Australia. You have Beavers.
And Beavers, who's in Africa.
Yeah. So it just this would be amazing.
Bleed her dry.
Yeah.